What's up YouTube, Lightingshad here, bringing you another black and white Wi-Fi battle. First time I've said that for a really long time. By the way, Happy New Year. Right now, today's date is the 1st of the 1st, 2012, according to my watch in Australia. So that is pretty cool, and this is a really epic OU battle I have had against music and dance, and I thought, what a great way to start off the year with an epic battle. So anyway, let's get this battle started. I'm going to lead off with the Dom Pen, and he leads it off with his Glisco. I'm going to switch out and go into my Jellicent as he poisons me. Now, the reason I did that was because I was actually a Zorak and have no move to touch his Glisco, because for whatever reason, I did not carry Hidden Power Ice. So I'm going to go try and hit this Glisco with the Surf. And he does protect, so now this gives him the obvious switch into Fortress. Let's just go for the safe Surf again, because there's really no point to over-predict early in this match. So I'm going to go into my Donphan, my real one this time, knowing that I can blow away his Stealth Rocks and etc. Wait, no, this is my... I'm going to go into my Zoroark and Flamethrower him, trying to catch him off guard. This is my second time trying to narrate this, and that's twice in a row I've done that. Because Zoroark is just so convincing. That's how amazing Zoroark is. So now I'm in my Ferrothorn here. I'm just trying to set up some hazards. He has Taunt, and that stops me in my tracks, because usually most Gliscors don't run Taunt, they run Ice Fang over Taunt. And yeah, I'm just gonna Power Whip. He's gonna go into his Hydreigon, predicting the switch into Donphan, and I'd hate this matchup so much. So immediately I'm gonna go back into my Ferrothorn, knowing that I do know I have Jellicent, but just in case he has Dark Pulse, I'm gonna go into my Ferrothorn and absorb that, which is nice. So now in comes Victini, as I Leech Seed that thing. Leech Seed on Victini is really not going to help, considering that V-Create will OHKO me. So I'm going to go into my Donphan. He V-Creates me, and that does a lot of damage. That does over half. Too much for my liking, so yeah, it doesn't really matter though. He's at -2, so he's afraid of me outspeeding him. But even though if Victini has -2, it can still outspeed a Donphan, so he just missed his chance there. So anyway, I do go for the EQ, and in comes his Gliscor on the EQ, so he takes that very safely. He's going to poison my Zoroark here, and yes, disguise his Ferrothorn, so I will go for the U-turn here. I'm just trying to get out of that. The reason U-turn over direct switch is because I did want to get that extra damage on, but it does rack up with Toxic Recall. That doesn't really play too much of a big deal in here. So anyway, Jellicent comes back in on the Toxic, which is I just know he's going to try and Toxic me, so I do have already poisoned perks plus my Ferrothorn to take those poisons, and for some odd reason, just as my Ferrothorn's poisoned in the replay, because that's a Zoroark. Yes, I always knew that. So now here is my real Ferrothorn. He's going to set up some spikes. Now here's just a spiking wall, so it's not a big deal really. It's just going to set up some hazards. Now my plan was, once he had all his hazards set up, I was going to switch out into my Jellicent so he couldn't Rapid Spin my hazards away, but I was not really paying attention at this point. I didn't notice he already had 3 spikes set up in his Stealth Rock, so that sucks. Now pretty much he has all his hazards set up and I have 0. So in comes my Donphan as his Victini comes in, and from before I know I can live a V-Create from just this point of health, and I can Rapid Spin away. Sorry, that's the second time I burped in this recording, not this recording, but in a recording in general. So anyway, I'm going to send in my Jellicent, knowing that once he gets to -4, it'll be a perfect time for me to recover, and I know I can take V-Creates with 50% of my health, which is great. So now, as I said before, he's at the -2, doesn't want to risk anything really, so I will go for that recover, because he does want to keep his Victini, take out my Ferrothorn, and I also want to keep my Donphan to take out, to counteract his hazards, his Fortress with them hazards. So now Zoroark is in here, gonna go for the U-turn, predicting the switch this time. This time it does work, because before he predicted me, he predicted my U-turn on me predicting him going into his Gliscor. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. So now he's gonna go for his spikes here, and I barely live those Stealth Rocks, and he is great. I go for the Rapid Spin, get away his rocks, and that was a crit. Yay. And he goes to the Gyro Ball, and I live that, which is nice. So Donphan is here to stay a bit more, and he's got like no health, my Donphan. So now in comes my Jellicent, predicting anything really. Predicting this Gliscor switching, yes, which is nice. I'm gonna go for the Night Days, because I'm actually Zoroark, trying to catch him off guard, and does a very nice amount of damage. He taunts me, which is nice. He's gonna protect here, and I could have switched out here, but it doesn't really matter. No, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I was going to say something about before, but I think I would have died if I did switch out before instead of going for U-turn. He's just going to go into a Cabellion, and he gets the justified boost, so I'm facepalming myself here, so it's like, ugh. So now, anyway, my Terrakion comes in, and here I make a really dumb play. I thought that was standard damage because, that close combat, and yeah, doesn't really... This is really stupid, because now I just lose my Terrakion because I did not see that crit, and that is just facepalm. Facepalm. This is one of the bad plays I made in this match. Anyway, in comes my Latios. I'm going to Ice Beam here. Now, this Latios is amazing. I love Expert Belt Latios because I bluff it really well because it helps me take out so many threats because I usually bluff it as a choice spec set. So I'm going to switch out, go into my Donphan, and that bluffing comes in the key later. Anyway, that Donphan comes in here on the hazard of his choosing, this form being Stealth Rocks. I need to keep my Donphan alive for as long as I can because that Fortress will always try to set up hazards, and I'm trying to blow them back as soon as possible because my team has already been heavily damaged, and I do not really, after losing 2 Pokemon already, I do not really feel like taking any more damage as of now, and I really need my Latios to help me take out all 6 of his guys in this match. And Fortress, I just need to whittle down slowly and efficiently as fast as I can. So that's how I get this thing burnt, because I do predict the switch into it, which is nice. Donphan comes back in here because I know he's going to set up his hazards. Same story as before, and just once again I will Rapid Spin as he goes into Fireside Dragon this time, which I can easily switch into my Ferrothorn and absorb the Dark Pulse or Draco Meteor, whichever one's being the move of his choice. So, yes indeed. Now he's going to go into his Victini. Now, I'm just going to let you see that thing. I'm actually going to go into my Jellicent this time. He actually predicts that and goes for the Wild Charge, surprisingly, but a V-Crate would have taken me out. So it would have honestly been better for him to go for the, for any other move, really. So anyway, the V-Crate. So now I'm going to Thunderbolt the Victini, and here's where that Expert Belt bluffing comes into, that Choice Specs bluffing comes into play. Because he reckons he's safe with his Gliscor. Well, unfortunately for him, he's wrong, because an Ice Beam from an Expert Belt Latios will be able to take him out. That is why I love Latios, and it's one of my favourite Pokemon. So now he's going to switch into his Fortress as Death Fodder, because he knows that if I go for Draco, it will do stuff. And yes, stuff is being done. Now here's bad news for me. He's going to get set up +2 with Carmine, so this is really bad. I do go for the Thunder Wave here, trying to slow it down a bit. And this Cabellion really just helps in sweep things up, just clears the remaining bit of my team via being Ferrothorn and Donphan with 2 Focus Blasts and a Flash Cannon. So this is really bad. I'm down to my Latios. If I can't take it out, it's a GG. I don't take it out, but he gets paralyzed, which is really nice. So I can go for the T-Bolt, take him out, which is fantastic. In comes Kingdra, take that out with the Draco Meteor, which is nice. I can still win this. I can still win this because Victini could easily die, and Hydreigon cannot leave a -2 Expert Belt Draco Meteor because I calced that from a Latios, because that would have one-hit KO'd it from his point of health. So with, what was it, 80% chance of Oko, which is very high, and I doubt that would stuff up. So yeah, that will be a game, really close game. Victini, depending on its move rules, all I saw from it was V-Crate and Fusion Bolt. If he does go for the Fusion Bolt, Rico will most likely take him out along in the process, so it would have been a draw. And if he had other moves, if he had U-turn, that would have won him the match. And if he had Zen Headbutt, that would have helped too. So yeah, it's going to be the game, really close one indeed. A great way to start off the new year 2012 with a nice long Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. 60 on turns, not the longest battle, but a really good one at that. So thank you guys for watching. Happy New Year, everyone. Merry Christmas for those who did not get my Christmas message. And leave a thumbs up if you like this video, rate, comment, subscribe. Happy New Year once again, and peace.